everyone. I'm here to show you any percent run of Super Mario Odyssey. I think I'm just gonna jump right in. Run starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is the any percent run, so just beat the game as fast as possible. Which means just getting the required amount of moons in every kingdom and then moving on. The movement in this game is pretty fun. Most of it is rolling around, which requires motion controls to be faster. So you'll see, I'm not sure if you see it on camera, but I'll be shaking my controllers quite a lot, like here. At the start we don't have a cap, although we're gonna have the cap right here. So, okay. And as I said, rolling is the fastest way to move. Merci. And we have a cap. We can do a lot of tricks with Cappy, which you will see shortly. But first we're in the Cap Kingdom, which is kind of a tutorial kingdom. Not much going on, no moons to collect. But it introduces us to the core mechanic, like capturing things. Here we can capture Frog and then we get its abilities to jump high. Most captures have different abilities, one with motion controls and one without. Lots of motion controls in this game. But yeah, the first goal is to defeat, what's his name? Topper? Topper. He's one of the Brutals, which we will see often in this game. Basically just jump on his head and don't get hit. You saw me skip a phase there by jumping on his head right as he disappeared in the hat. Little dab from Mario. Which kind of skipped the... well, didn't skip a phase, it's just an intended mechanic to make the fight faster. And yeah, that was the tutorial kingdom. No moons to be collected here. But now we're going to the Cascade Kingdom, where we have to gather 5 moons, if I remember correctly. And we need those to power the Odyssey. So we can move on to other kingdoms. Yep. Also, luckily we can skip almost every cutscene here. And yeah, this is checkpoint, you can warp to those. Not really needed right now, but you'll see them later. This capture is the chain jump. You can capture him and destroy rocks. And this is a power moon. This is a so-called story moon because it progresses the story and it has a long cutscene, which is unskippable. But it is required to unlock enough moons to actually go on to the next kingdom. Also, you see me do those instant rolls after cutscene. That's a so-called spin jump, spin pound. After those, you can instantly start a roll at maximum speed, or you can just do jumps, ground pound jumps early, quickly. And even coming up to the first skip, I would say, the T-Rex jump. There's a trampoline under here. And if you touch it just right, you can get right to the boss. The boss is Madame Brutal, you just have to hit her in the face with her own chain jump. There's a little skip here. Oh, I missed it. Ah, damn it. It's a bit awkward if you miss this because you just have to run away for a long time. Alright, it's sloppy, but it's okay. So yeah, So this was a boss fight, which means we get a multi-moon from it. That's 3 moons at once. It did take a long time to defeat the boss, but it's worth it in the end for the 3 moons. And it also unlocks more moves, so it's actually really convenient. Or it's necessary. Yeah, what more could I say? Yeah, there's different types of cap throws. You can just normally throw Cappy. You can do a spin throw, which makes Cappy go around Mario, and it has a bit more range. You can do an up throw and a down throw. Each of them has different uses. You don't really see many of them, but used in this run. But they have very good niche uses, especially for purple coins, for example, or some unique strats, hard strats that I probably won't do in this run. But yeah, the movement in this game is great. It's very unique. There's different types of moves, like a lot of different types of moves, and I think each runner has like almost a unique signature of how they move around in this game. It's kind of cool. Alright, here you see the world map. Not much to say about it in any percent. You just have to follow the line, do every kingdom. And every time you go in the Odyssey, that's the Odyssey by the way, the flying ship, you will get these cutscenes and you just have to bash through them. I think Cappy gives you useful tips. I actually don't remember what he says. And the game is Japanese, by the way. I don't think it's the fastest language, but almost the fastest. Right, so Sand Kingdom. This is gonna be a longer kingdom. We need more than 10 moons. You can see it on the top left, how many moons I need. Something special about this kingdom, there's this bird, which is on a cycle. I'm just gonna grab it right here, because it gives you a moon. If you are faster than this, you can actually grab the bird later, but it's a bit harder movement, and since I bonked right there, I thought I might as well grab it here. Grab this moon, where you should find it by following the rumble on the controller, but it's always on the same spot. That's convenient. This is another spot where you could grab the bird, but I already have it. Another moon hidden in the rumble. And you'll see I'm gonna be rolling a lot. Downhill I'm not gonna spam the roll, but otherwise I'm pretty much spamming the roll to go as fast as possible. Oh, okay. Thought I was already up there. Oh yeah, I should probably also mention about cap jumps. You do get cap jump where you can dive on your cap like this, and it kind of resets your movement. But you can only do it once before landing again, or grabbing a power moon. Oh, nice. I'm surprised I even got up there, and then I kind of panicked. Alright. So here I'm gonna try to lure this bullet bill. Then I'm gonna grab the spoon. And then while the bullet bill is following me, I can go back and run all the way over. Once again, shaking is faster as a bullet bill. I should also mention that I'm running the beginner's route. I used to run some of the harder routes, but I'm just not comfortable enough to do them right now, so I'm sticking with the beginner's route. Which is also fast, I would say. Not that many interesting glitches, sadly, but there'll be one flinch, I think. At least, one at the least. This moon is slightly slower, but it has coins there. I hope I grabbed enough, I'm actually not sure. I should be fine. We need the coins for buying moons, by the way. There's 2 moons that we're gonna buy, which are faster than any of the other moons. Oh my god. How can you bonk there? Okay. And as you can see, I can just do one cappy jump and the next one just doesn't work anymore. That way you won't have infinite jumps. Gotta make sure that I don't bonk. Okay. Once again, we have used one of the bullet bills to do a little skip here. The skip is right up there. We have to hit this texture. There we go. Kind of a hard trick when you start out, but once you know the little tricks, it's not that hard anymore. But I was still a bit scared there because marathon run, and if you mess it up, then you just die and respawn the last checkpoint, I guess. Alright, as you can see, I need one more moon, and then I can warp back to the Odyssey and move on. Sometimes you'll see me warping back to the Odyssey, and sometimes I will just get warped back to the Odyssey by grabbing a moon. You'll see that in the next kingdom. Warping, I mean, it's fast, but it's still loading a screen, so usually you try to avoid those. And that's the cutscene that you're gonna see after every kingdom. Alright, what more can I talk about? Movement, jumps, there's the triple jumps that you've seen me use, classics from Mario. There's ground pound jumps and backflips. I think those are all also in other Mario games. Triple jump is slightly higher than the others, but needs some more of a setup. But yeah, you'll see me use all of those, I'm pretty sure. In this next kingdom, there are 2 routes. There's a advanced route that requires a clip. But yeah, I haven't done a clip in forever, so I'm just not gonna try. And for the beginner route, I'm just gonna do the boss fight and some other quick moons. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Sometimes you miss the cap jump like this, like I just did, when the camera moves while you do your jump. So you have to keep track of when the camera automatically moves. Can be a little bit annoying sometimes, but you'll get used to it. Here I'm gonna do a down throw to grab this fish quickly, technically. There we go. That, by the way, that's one of the advantages of Joy-Cons, because on a Pro Controller you can't do a down throw just like that. You have to do a ground pound first. For some odd reason, I don't know why. But it actually makes the Joy-Cons technically the optimal way to play this game. It doesn't save that much time, so don't worry about it. I just use them because I'm more comfortable with them. You're gonna do a little fish jump, because fish can jump high out of the water, which allows us to get up here. Oh. Gonna grab the checkpoint for safety. Here we can jump on him while he goes down like this, and then he doesn't have a hitbox, so we can just ground pound jump inside of him to make a really quick and easy boss fight, once you get the timings down. And this gives us another multi-moon, which also warps us back to the Odyssey. So that's like really good routing. Really convenient routing. It's not the fastest route because, as I said, there's the late clip, which I don't know how much it saves, but enough to be worth it if you're confident. And yeah, now we're back at the Odyssey. I don't think there's a cutscene here, so we'll just go away. Also, you see the count of our moons on the Odyssey. Yeah, not really important, but it's nice for casual players, where you can see your progress. Next kingdom is gonna be the Wooded Kingdom. Wooded Kingdom also has different routes. I'm gonna do the easiest one. The advanced routes has a nut clip where you have one chance to clip out of bounds while grabbing a moon. And yeah, if you miss it, then you just have to do a backup route. So I'm just gonna do a normal route. Marathon safety. Oh, here at the start we're gonna grab a rock, and while we have the rock, we're gonna touch the bunny to spawn a moon. And while the moon is spawning, we're gonna destroy the rock for another moon. Normally you have to quite a hard time to get the moon out of the rock. Oh, do I have enough coins? Show me my coins. I do have enough coins. Slightly panicked there. But yeah, now it's all good because for the next, there's only one more shot moon, and I will have enough backups to get that. Okay, now this is the spot where you could do the famous, oh my god, nut clip. Right here. But yeah, as I said, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna go the slow way down here and gonna press the lever here. It skips more than just the lever, but it's really hard. This is, oh my god, I actually forgot how they're called. Let's just call them vegetables. They allow you to get to high places. And they also allow you to destroy certain blocks. Like this one over there. Okay, now we're gonna grab... Okay. We're gonna grab this checkpoint. So we can warp to it back later. Gonna be a little bit careful here, because if we drop down here, we're gonna land in the deep woods, and we don't want to land in the deep woods. Okay, here, this is a very cycle-based room, and I'll probably miss the fast cycle. So just gonna take it slow and try to not take any damage. Because if you take damage... Hold on. Slightly faster. If you are damaged while grabbing a moon, you will have you will get healed, but healing actually takes time. So you lose like, okay, I don't know how much time you lose, but you lose time, and you don't want to lose time. Oh my god, okay, that was unlucky. No. Oh, you know what? There we go. Casual way. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Usually you can grab that nut by bonking, but I think it was too low. Here we can do a roll, only one roll. On that sloped surface, which is pretty cool. And we're gonna get another story moon, which has a long cutscene. I'm gonna attempt, a jump here, which is kind of hard and I didn't really practice. I mean, it's not that hard, but I didn't practice it, so we'll just see. Okay, no, it didn't. You can basically jump over there without this flower bridge. It's not that hard, but I don't want to risk it. Alright. Well, we're gonna skip this flower bridge, because it's not that hard. Okay, another use of the vegetable. This is really good at cracking nuts, and after that we can go up here. A little bit of a skip. I should also mention that if you shake while you're a vegetable, then you grow higher, which allowed us to do that skip over there. Now another brutal fight. Jump on its head. Wait until he becomes a head. Jump on the head again. And repeat. Here I actually throw out my cap, so I can... the cap will touch him right before my jump does, which saves... which would prevent me... right there I messed it up, which meant I had to jump on his head twice. Didn't cost much time, but it is some time. And if my cap hits him before that, then I just have to jump on him once. This is another instance of the routing where we grab a multi-moon that teleports us right to the Odyssey at the end of the route. And that concludes Wooded Kingdom. Next up is gonna be Cloud Kingdom, which is basically just a boss fight. Not that an interesting boss fight, but it's a boss fight, we have to do it. Yes. I think I'm gonna talk about boss fight once I'm there. Oh yeah, interesting part. It shows you that you're going to the Metro Kingdom, but if you wouldn't skip all the cutscenes, you could see that you get catched by Bowser. Like he interrupts you, or you see him. I don't know, but yeah, you see him and want to fight him. Oh my god. I'm always scared of that bridge. And yeah, this is Bowser. You have to grab his hat and then punch him. Punch him real hard. And of course, shaking punches faster. Uh-oh. Okay. That's a little trick, by the way. You can grab the hat right as Bowser sends it out. Hold on. And by doing that, you instantly start wearing it, and you can start punching him. Normally, you have to grab the hat, then Bowser jumps away, and you have to run after him. So this saves a lot of time. Probably intended, maybe not that much intended, but like you can even throw Cappy out and then Cappy will carry the hat towards you. And you can instantly start punching. So now we crashed our Odyssey in the Lost Kingdom, which is a really annoying kingdom because there's poison everywhere. Insta-kill poison. So I'll try to play it safe, probably. If I'm not too greedy. Maybe I'll also be a bit focused. There's also Klepto in this kingdom. Klepto is the bird. which will steal your cap if you're not careful. Like, technically we shouldn't even be here. We already did a skip at the start over the tree, which skipped Klepto. But he's still here, so we have to go over there and trigger him. And now he won't steal our cap anymore. Now we're safe. So there's these little beetles here who will take your cap and then do this. We have to use those to get the moons. Well, this moon up here. And from here on you can either grab the moon in the cage or down in the stone cage. It's pretty much personal preference, I think. And I prefer this one. And there's gonna be one more moon down here. And then I'm gonna die. Which will put me back to the Odyssey. You can also try to survive it, but I was in a bad spot where I could not have survived it with my skill. And yeah, that's it. Now we repaired the Odyssey, and we can finally go to the Metro Kingdom. Metro Kingdom, which is probably the longest kingdom? Just because of the fact that you have to do Dark Metro first, or Night Metro. Because Metro Kingdom is getting attacked by a giant Wiggler. Mecha Wiggler. And it drained the city's power. So we have to get rid of it first. Luckily we can grab a checkpoint along the way, so we already have some progress. And 1 or 2 moons. Up here we have the awning jump, which skips a pretty big part of Night Metro. If I remember, I can't remember casual Night Metro. But yeah, it allows us to go over the rooftops and skip the whole segment with the tanks and whatever. And we can grab this moon while we're at it. Oh my god. Goomba's OP. I'm gonna grab the checkpoint here just so I don't have to heal later. This is City Hall, which is quite vertical. And it's also cycle-based. I got the cycle that I want to go for. The cycle is mostly those elevators. What? Okay, I have no idea what happened there. Literally no idea. I didn't watch. Oh my god. Okay, let's just go slowly. There we go. Gotta make sure that I'm at the top of the pipe here. Yes, there we go. And now we can grab moon up here. And then we're gonna come up to a big jump here. Really scary if you're starting out running. But it's technically nothing bad. Just have to make sure that the camera doesn't ruin your cap jump, because otherwise you'll fall all the way to the bottom, which costs you a lot of time. Whoops. And this is a Mecha Wiggler. Oh my god, my aim is off. Way off. Here you basically just want him to take the shortest way possible to save some time. And then you have to make sure that you shoot all the segments fast, because otherwise you'll get a 2-cycle Wiggler where he will do all these dashes again, which costs you a lot of time. Just gotta make sure that I can get the head. There we go. Okay, that was okay. As long as you don't get a 2-cycle wiggler, it's a good wiggler, in my books. And this is another multi-moon. We definitely had to grab that because you can't get all those moons in that metro. You can get barely any moons, actually. Okay, from here on, we have the checkpoint that we just grabbed. Actually, I hope I grabbed the checkpoint. The one that I wanted, actually. And we have some moons. And there's actually lots of slow moons here in Metro Kingdom. So we'll grab a lot of story moons, which have cutscenes. But it's still the fastest. Here we can do a little trick where we grab the moon while the cap is over there, and then we shake the cap and it homes on to the electric pillar. And here we're gonna do a scooter clip. It's a bit too hard to explain, so I'm just gonna try and do it. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Wait. Hold on. Gotta line up. Okay, there we go. By using the motion controls, you can tilt the scooter, and if you at the same time turn to the left, the hitbox gets shifted enough that you can just clip inside the cage, or like at least part of Mario. Now we come to the best, the chillest moon in the game, and just sit here with your bench friend. Okay, up. In there, nice. What else? Yeah, now we're gonna visit Pauline, which is the mayor of this town. And she will unlock the musician moons for us.
Hi.
Which are just moons that you get by talking to these people. Fast moons, but they have a cutscene. Also, you saw me do a weird camera thing there before I talked to the people. I don't remember what we called that, but oh my god. Basically, if you enter first-person camera before talking to someone, it will skip a camera pan. Like usually the camera pans a little bit so we can see the person and Mario. But if you do this, then the camera pan is faster. Doesn't work for all the NPCs, but I just do it for all of them because I never remember where it works and where it doesn't. Okay, now we're gonna use the checkpoint that we grabbed earlier. And we are gonna take out trash. Actually, I can't remember the name of the moon, but it's something with trash. Oh wait. Oh, that's scary. Okay. Was a little. I kind of overshot there, but luckily I didn't fall all the way to the bottom. It's not that bad, but it's annoying. Oh, now here's the climbing section that I hate. It's not that hard, but it's just really annoying for me. Maybe because I never properly learned it. Oh my god. Can you center the camera? There we go. Now blind dive into the pool. You know what else is in the pool? Lots of money, yep. Over here. That's Luigi hint art, which was released later on. As part of it was little riddles from Nintendo. I think they released them on Twitter. And they just give you 200 free coins. which allows you to pretty much ignore coin routing and just grab one of those. At least for shorter categories. Okay. Oh. Alright, time to warp back to the Odyssey. And next on will be Snow Kingdom. Oh yeah, by the way, Metro also has a few different routes. Or at least 2 different routes. But the other route is only faster if you have really good movement with it. So I'm just sticking to what I know. And the next kingdom, the Snow Kingdom, has also a different route, especially at the start. There's this moon called, well, it's a painting moon, and you might have heard the trick Snow Dram, I think, which is like just a really hard jump at the start of this kingdom. And I am not gonna do it because it's just so annoying. I try to get consistent at it, but it's not my kind of glitch trick. Or maybe I'm just too impatient. But yeah, I'm gonna do the safe route, which is bonking into this pillar. Very intended, yes. We're gonna visit Captain Toad here. I think the only one in any percent. He will just give you a free moon, which is nice. But he's usually very far away, or very well hidden. And Snow Kingdom is actually a kingdom that has very little moons unlocked at the start. And to unlock more moons you have to do a very long minigame. So we're just gonna use the moons that we have. Oh my god, which are somewhat slow, but not the worst. Oh my god, please Mario. There we go. But yeah, we also don't need that many moons, only like 10-ish. And we can even buy a moon. There we go. And we actually needed those 200 coins from the pool for this. Because I grabbed... Yeah, I didn't grab that many moons in the Sphinx. You could do without, but... Yeah, I forgot. It doesn't matter. And now we grab a few more moons. Hold on. And then we have to go into some sub-rooms that have 2 moons each, 1 fast moon and then a story moon with a long cutscene. But we do need 2 of the story moons, or I mean they're faster than the rest, so we do grab them. There's another area with a poison goo, which instantly kills you. Oh my god, please Mario. Okay, there we go. Actually not sure if this works. It does good. That's always a good sign. Not sure if this works. Just go for it. Whatever. We'll wait until he stops blowing, and then we can blow all of those spines with a single swoop. Almost. There we go. Which unlocks the next moon. And yeah, there you see the slow story moon. But yeah, we're gonna do 1 more of those rooms and then half another room, because we're just gonna grab the fast moon and then dip out. Gotta make sure that I don't bonk here, because it's very easy to bonk while the camera is turning. Here we see the first instance of a Goomba switch. Ouch. You have to stack enough Goombas and then step on the switch. To activate something, which usually means a moon. And here you can see that I get healed, which takes this extra half second or whatever. Oh my god, this is a bit sloppy. The ice physics kind of messed me up there. Oh, that's fine. There's a little graphic glitch coming up here, because, I mean, if you long jump at the right distance, Mario kinda gets sucked into the pipe without animation. And it looks really fun. Oh, I didn't get it, sadly. I don't think it saves any time, but it's fun. Oh, that was an accidental up throw. Just to demonstrate it for you guys. There's these gusts of winds which just carry you upwards. Nothing special. Oh my god. Gonna take it kinda slow here. Kinda safe. Because the turning camera is your enemy. It's my enemy. And I don't trust it. You know what's kinda sad? We just visit all these kingdoms, but we don't even help them with their problems. Actually, I don't remember what the problem is in this kingdom, but it's still like the snowstorm outside, and once you complete the story, it's gonna be beautiful sunshine. You can actually see the snow landscape. But like in Wooded Kingdom, we just never defeated the invader that was there. In Seaside Kingdom, which is the next one, we're never gonna defeat the Kraken. Octopus, whatever. We just do our thing and then run away. But in the end we're gonna defeat Bowser, so everything's fine. We're still the hero. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm glad that Gooba didn't block me. Alright, now gonna do this pipe. I'm gonna do the new route here, which includes a glitch, a very easy glitch. But it's also a pretty cool glitch. It's called Fish Clip. Or it is a fish clip, I don't know the names anymore, honestly. And it allows you to go out of bounds with a fish, and that means you can collect lots of moons in the water quickly. I mean, even normally this kingdom is just swimming around in a fish, but now we're making it even faster and more interesting. A little bit of a down throw for some Joy-Con action. Yeah, maybe for fish movement, you can do that little twirl, which gives you a lot of acceleration, and you should use those whenever you go up or down, because otherwise you get slowed down. But on a straight path, or a right and left path, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna grab a few moons. And then, you saw me do a Sphinx earlier in the Sand Kingdom. For Sphinxes, you just have to answer a question, and then they're gonna open the path to their vault. But it is kind of slow, because you have to talk to them, and then you have to enter a loading zone. But this time, we can just skip the Sphinx by going out of bounds. So I'm gonna place the fish out of bounds here, swim away, recapture it, and then dash again, and then I can just go down here. Now I'm out of bounds. And by doing the twirl, I can extend my hitbox and grab this moon, there we go, from out of bounds. Don't mind the camera. And then I can enter the Sphinx vault from behind. Which saves time, and it's cool. It's really cool. And yes, Seaside is one of the quickest kingdom. It's really nice and smooth. It's kind of boring because of the swimming, but Fish Clip makes it more interesting. Next up's gonna be Luncheon Kingdom, which is one of the more annoying ones because there's lava. Lava everywhere. It has kind of a weird color, so not sure if it's actually lava, but it's hot. And it's also a long kingdom. What else is there to say about luncheon? At the start, you're gonna see me do the salt jump, which is a precise triple jump on a pile of salt. It's not that hard, but it's another thing that you don't do as a beginner. So it has its special name. Oh, I'm god. I didn't think I'd actually get it. Then you have to make sure to not hit your head, and then you can go there. Nice. It doesn't actually save that much time, but it's cool. And there you see the lava. The very hot and weird color lava. And we're gonna do a refight of one of the brutals. I think you fight each brutal twice if you complete the game. This refight is exactly the same, except that the arena is square. It's not a circle anymore, it's a square. Does it matter? Not at all. The other refights are usually, they are all harder. Significantly harder. Actually, I can't remember one of the refights. But yeah, they're usually harder. Next we're gonna enter one of the sub-rooms, which usually has 2 moons. But one of them is really slow, because you have to collect the moon shards, which we've never seen because they're slow. You have to collect 5 of them, and then it spawns the moon. We're just gonna grab the moon that is right around the corner. I just wanted to demonstrate how hot the lava is. But yeah, grab the moon and then dipped right out. Oh my god. Oh, that might be a death. Whoops. First death of the... No, second death of the run. First non-intentional death of the run. Actually forgot what movement I do here. And I'm just scared. Let's grab the fork. Those forks are actually really fun. You're gonna see them later. In a sub-room, just especially for forks. Oops. We're gonna grab this moon inside this crate and then technically go straight up to the roof, but whatever. And now we're gonna grab a turnip. There's some golden turnips hidden inside the stage. Golden, I said. There we go. And you have to throw them inside this pot to get the moon. We're only doing this one turnip because the others are very far away. I wanted to go up there, please. Whatever. One of the cool things about Mario Odyssey is that you have so many options of movement that there's almost always a backup for whatever. Like right there, I wanted to do my usual strat from on top that I don't know what it's called, wall, and instead I just did something from the ground below it because you have so many options. Now this is the fork room. It's actually really fun because you can shake a lot. What? A lot of shaking. Lots of fun. Don't forget the secret moon. And then you can do this jump, which looks a bit daring, but it should be totally fine. There we go. I'm gonna go back to the podoboos, which are the fireballs that we used outside. You can do a kind of a precise jump to get right up here. the technicalities are a bit weird, but you need enough speed to do the jump. Or and you need to be in the right place. I don't know. It's something weird. But it worked first try there. The hard one at least. The easy one, second try. There's another gold turnip here, but we're not gonna run all the way back to the city. It's too slow. Instead, we're gonna grab this hammer bro, pan bro, which sniped us. And we're gonna destroy some cheese. And hopefully not die. This unlocks one of the story moons. It's a really slow moon, but we needed to unlock more moons. There actually used to be a clip inside that cage, but it was patched a long time ago. But that was a cool clip. I liked it. Rest in pieces. Yeah, now we're gonna make our way to the multi-moon. After we get healed slowly. The multi-moon is actually not a boss fight here, you just have to... I mean, you don't really have to do anything, you just have to grab it. You have to get grabbed by the bird. Oh, okay. I had a slight lag there in the controller, but it happens. Hold on, okay now. There we go, and there we go. Gotta remember all my backups. Or invent a new backup. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. So, for the... Oh, there you go. Can't shake there, actually. I didn't know that. And here's the multi-moon. It's just standing right there. Very convenient. And you know what? It warps us back to the Odyssey. And yes, that... I would say that's the last normal kingdom. There's still Bowser's Kingdom, which is fairly normal, but it has lots of boss fights. But before we go to Bowser's Kingdom, we're gonna get ambushed by the Lord of Lightning. Which is a dragon. A dragon in a Mario game. Actually, it's not the first, but it's a really cool dragon. You'll see, you'll see. But sadly, it's a really boring fight. So I have to think of something to talk during this fight. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, so yeah, the Lord of Lightning is coming. We'll land... Do we crash land? I think we just land normally on the Speerun Kingdom. Which is a really short kingdom. There are gonna be some moons later on, but we only need 3, so that's just a multi-moon from the fight. In this fight, you just have to dodge thunder. And there's even some hearts to make it easier. Yeah, you have to dodge 2 of those, and then you can jump on his nose. And we're actually gonna do a damage. We're gonna intentionally take damage here, so we're closer to those pins. Because you can't hit the pins while he is doing his thunder, but afterwards you can instantly knock out the pins if you're already standing on them. And now there's more thunder rings, which are really hard to dodge, as you can see. And now he's gonna do a burst of lightning rings. But you can just dodge it by hogging the wall in the air and just doing nothing. Yeah. Very, very hard fight. Oh, actually missed one. That's what I get for trash talking this fight. And that was it. Lord of the Lightning, everyone. Cool dragon boarding fight. And yeah, now we're going to Bowser's Kingdom. Bowser's Kingdom is interesting as it has lots of boss fights, or mini boss fights. And there are many other moons, but since you have to do all the boss fights to unlock the Odyssey. Oh, we actually crash landed, look at that. Since you need to defeat all the boss fights to actually go to the next kingdom, you already have a lot of moons. So we barely grab any extra moons. I think only one. We even gonna grab moon shards. One of the starting moons is a moon shards moon, so you actually get to see one of those. Right. Oh, forgot this cutscene. Now we go. It's a pretty cool kingdom actually. I like the style of it. You can actually choose between two moons here. I prefer this one. Oh my god. Okay, even though I messed it up, but you can either do this moon and then warp right up to the bird. Right back up to the bird with Cappy. But I struggled to put Cappy in the right place. Gonna grab some checkpoints for safe. Oh my god. Oh my. Yeah, okay. That's why I grabbed the checkpoint. For some reason, this is not really a hard jump, but I'm always so scared. And then I mess it up, but that's fine. This guy, you just have to ground pound his head. Ground pound? Okay, thank you. And from here, yeah, this is one of the story moons. You actually need to grab all the story moons here just to unlock the next island. Because as you saw, the next gate was closed and you could go there, I think? I can't remember. But even if you try to skip any of those moons, the rest is just not there. So you really have to do all of those. Oh. And now we're gonna grab the moon shards. There's some cool strats for it, especially with Joy-Cons, but I forgot all of them, and I was never consistent at them to begin with, so just gonna do those normally. The little cheeky down throw here. Oh my god, okay, that was really close. But I had to dodge the cannonball. And next we're gonna have two mini boss fights. One of them is both of them are technically refights. But we skipped one of the Brutals the first time around. So it's gonna be our first time seeing her. And then there's also Topper, which was the first one we defeated in Cap Kingdom. Topper is significantly harder. And Harriet is also harder, a little bit harder. Not that hard actually. Just more annoying because you have to reposition yourself. Oops. There's also an important debate. You can choose which of these fights you do first. And Harriet first is definitely and objectively the better choice. Yeah, for her, you just have to knock the bombs back at her, and then once she goes into UFO mode, you knock one of the bombs that she drops. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I meant by repositioning, and it's kind of harder. Because in the first fight, you can just oh my god, stand where you were and knock the bomb back from there. Oh my god. I didn't miss a single one of those bombs in practice. Oh well. Just for safety, I'm gonna grab the checkpoint here because that's gonna heal me. I haven't messed up Topper enough that I should grab it, but you never know. Especially because it's a little bit harder to jump on him here because there's so many heads. Yeah. And yeah, if that happens here, it gets a little bit chaotic. You can actually still hear who is the right, like you just have to hit the right topper, not one of the fakes, and then he will stop the phase. And you can hear which one is the right topper because he makes noises. And yeah, we are soon gonna pass the next moon that was optional, like either Bird Moon or the Box Moon. The Box Moon can be kind of scary because you have to... you can fall. But yeah, that's all. Oh, okay. Don't get hit by the Spiny. Kind of a risky jump here. Well, that's not risky, but it's scary. Gotta grab all the checkpoints because I'm really scared. This is the pokey. No, yeah, you saw it earlier. The bird, pokey. You can poke things, and then you can propel yourself upwards. It's a cool concept, I like it. And now we're just gonna abandon him. Grab a checkpoint, and this is gonna be Mecha Brutal. The hardest boss fight in this run. You have to jump on him and then try to stay on him to save a lot of time. Oh my god. Okay. Was not supposed to happen. Oh my god, please. Kind of nervous, so this is already hard, so now I have to try to get back on top. Now I can time a ground pound here. And get back on top. Now he's gonna go in super mode, where he is invincible, so we just have to wait here. And then we're gonna time a backflip ground pound to hit this guy while he is charging, exactly like this. Then try to get back on top. Don't hit the bunny ears. And then get there. Perfect. That's exactly how I wanted it to be played. There are faster strats for it, but I stuck with these strats. But yeah, I'm really glad this worked because I could lose minutes here. And I actually not score. No idea how close I am to estimate. I think it's looking good, but I don't know how much the rest of the game takes. So yeah, now we got through all of the normal kingdoms. Now it's just Moon Kingdom left. And in Moon Kingdom, all we have to do for any percent is defeat the boss and then do the escape segment. Interesting thing on the moon, there's moon gravity, so you jump a lot higher. And if you jump high, you can abuse a mechanic that we call vectoring. Vectoring is basically that you jump in one direction and then turn to a different direction. I don't know how to explain it, but you're gonna see me jump curves, and it I think it adds the 2 velocities and you go faster. It's just faster. You also saw me do it in the Cap Kingdom at the start when I was the frog. And I think I'm not gonna do it a lot on Moon, just at the start. But it's still interesting nonetheless. And if you've played this game casually, you might remember the Moon Cave. The really long cave, which is a really cool cave, honestly. But it's just so slow. And in the speedrun, we can skip it. It was actually one of the first skips or tricks found in the game. Which is quite surprising. I don't think I would have found it. Oh yeah, you see a little bit of vectoring here. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me try to save this. There we go. Okay, we don't see any more vectoring now. Just gonna try to dodge those spikies. Because of the low gravity, you can actually use... Oh my god. You're a lot slower, so it's harder to predict where you're going. You can grab these rocket flowers to give you a little boost. And I forgot the other thing I was gonna say. Accidentally threw my cap there because I scratched my head. It happens. And yeah, this is mood skip. So we're gonna throw our cap against the wall, jump on it, get in this precise spot here. Then that allows us to do another wall jump. And now we're past the moon cave. And because it's so beautiful, I'm just gonna do it again. Okay, cap here. Land inside this L shape, which allows us to do another moon jump, wall jump. I honestly don't know why it works. I think the game probably thinks that the walls are on the opposite sides, because that allows you to do more wall jumps, as you might know from earlier Mario games. Just jump from wall to wall. Okay, now we're gonna defeat Bowser. Hold on. This is the thing that I talked about. You can send Cappy to get you the cap, and then you can move close enough to Bowser to instantly start punching. And yeah, this fight is pretty much the same as the other one, except he has a sequence where he just spits fire and wastes your time. No, it looks cool, it looks cool. Can't complain about that. Then we're gonna do the good old trick with instantly grabbing the hat. Oh yeah, you also have to use your brain, because you actually have to... After mashing brainlessly, you have to think about how many times you have to jump. Which is not hard, but when you start trying this game, you have a tendency to just turn your brain off in this fight. Or at least I did. And for the last part, we do a intentional damage. So it's easier to grab this hat. Oh, or maybe not easier. Oh my god, I was too close to Bowser. Okay, hold on. Let me think what to do. Let me think. Okay, I'm just gonna do it safe. I'm gonna do the casual threat. Well, kind of casual, because we're gonna still do this. And then it's a 1, 2, 3, and another one. Don't forget about that one. Oh. And now we're coming to the last part of the game, the escape sequence, and we can play as Bowser. Oh. Which is really cool. We can spit fireballs and we can do a squat attack. But that's pretty much solo. And you can do a triple jump, like so, which allows you to go a bit higher. And by doing that, we can actually skip this sequence here. 1, 2, 3, and we're up there. There's also gonna be this 2D section, which I'm gonna play very safe, because there's the infamous 2D jump here, which is not that hard, but it can ruin your run. And I'm just scared of it. I was scared to die by not doing the 2D jump. Just I get way too nervous at that part. There we go. Then at the end we're gonna hear some really good music. Some call it anime music, some just call it Jump Up Superstar. Oh god, I touched this rock. And while we listen to this jam, I'm gonna nuke some pillars. Preferably by sniping them. Oh, beautiful. I never get this. And there we have it. Time is gonna be once Mario starts moving. It's gonna be a while. Time is gonna be once Mario starts moving out of this pillar. So, time. Alright, that was it. That was Super Mario Odyssey any percent by me. Time is 1:11 something. Underestimate. Nice. Not a PB. My PB is... I don't remember my PB, let's be honest. Thanks everyone for watching. If you want to learn this run, it's very beginner friendly. Then go check out the Super Mario Odyssey Discord. I'm sure you can find it by googling it. And yeah, next up we're gonna have Sonic Frontiers by Apple Freezer. So make sure to stay tuned. That was all from me. Thanks for watching and see ya.